Hello viewer, here's another map callouts video for the Titanfall 2 map, Boomtown. So we're going to drop down into this spawn, call this area behind the big tower, behind tower, and there is the titular tower. I think it's called like a demo tower or demonstration tower, but this is south field back here adjacent to the tower stuff. There's also a north field on the opposite side of the map that we'll look at later. So yeah, this is a large feature of the map, this tower on this sort of base side. This is Sneaky House right here, so named because in the basement it has that sneaky path that crosses over through the trench and so forth. So I'm going to run through this top part of Sneaky House and then drop down onto this street down here, which I'm calling Tower Street because of the titular tower right there. And to the right here, we have Ambush Alley, which I think is a useful term for this alley through here. And then we'll take a look at this building over here, which I'm calling Trench Base. It's sort of at this end of the trench, this low end of the trench over here. And we'll have a look at the trench itself that way, which stretches across the map under the bridge there. Then we'll cross the trench here and climb up this slope, after which I've named this house Slope House. So that two-story house there is what I'm calling that. And then we'll look around at this whole street, which I'm calling Crow's Street because it has the crow's nest on it, which we'll take a closer look at later. This is the firing range roof, and down there is the firing range, after which the building here is also named, I've decided. So there's that area. And then down here is the Chow Hall, and this is sort of the central area for this backside of the map. And then so all the streets around it I'm calling Chow Street. And so we'll run down here, this end of Chow Street, and get to the north field. I showed you the south field before, so this is the corresponding field on this side. And I'll speed up through this area right here. From there, we'll get up to this house that I'm calling Bend House. So this is sort of at the end of the street that Crow Street is on. So we have that Slope House, and then this is Bend House here. And so we'll cross onto this roof and look at this name of Crow's Nest. So that's why I'm calling this rooftop up there Crow's Nest, and then this street area that crosses again is Crow Street. This I'm calling Bend Street, which goes up to the Chow Street over there. And then we'll walk over here to this pile of rubble. I'm calling this Trench Mound. You could call it rubble or something like that, but I think Trench Mound is best, and then Trench goes that way. I'm calling these two houses here East Sheds that I'm passing, and then again that's the tower. Now this house over here I had difficulty naming, but I just decided to go with the name Demo House. The tower is technically called Demo Tower, so I thought I would just adopt that naming convention and extend it to this house. Then we'll walk over here to Mid Bridge, the last major feature of the map. You could just call it Top Mid or Bridge or whatever. But Mid Bridge is more specific, I guess. But yep, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and feel free to check out the others if you like.